If you guys need Ultimate Team coins, then go and check out MMOPO.com. Their link will be down in the description. Use code CapGun to get yourself a discount. Also, if you guys are wondering where the Draft to Glory series is, it's moved to my second channel. The link to the playlist is down in the description. There's a new episode up there for you to watch, so go get involved. You're right, guys, it's CapgunTom here, and welcome back to another episode of Team Takedown. Team of the Year is just around the corner, so lots of Team of the Year content coming next week. But I thought we'd fill the void up until Team of the Year by doing a Pele Team Takedown. So we have got the 91 Pele to use in this video. Now this is going to be a little bit of an experiment because usually when we use an icon we would choose a team that they've played for and then use them as a player from that team with the nationality and everything. However, unfortunately for Pele, he actually plays for teams that aren't even in the game, so there's no way that we could actually use this. Like, we can't use Santos, we can't use New York Cosmos. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an experiment. We're going to use him as if he's just an icon. We're going to get another player from a pack, and then we're just going to build a team and see how it works and see if it does work. Because some people do say when I do the sort of icon episodes of this that they'd rather see that. So with Pele not being able to be used for any other club, I thought this is the perfect time to test this out. Now we do need an opponent for today's episode, and I went out and found a man who's actually gone and packed himself a Pele. It's none other than James.
How's it going, everyone? I don't think I told enough people I packed Pele, so I'm glad.
Yeah, literally. Every time we've done a video, I've been like, he packed Pele. He packed Pele. I'm so jet. Like, honestly, I've been playing this game for years, and I've never packed Pele. He's one of because I'm so old school, my brain just goes straight back to that moment when Anis and Gibb managed to pack Pele on I think it was FIFA 14. That the whole community went absolutely ballistic, and that's what I think of when I think Pele in a pack. I think that obviously yours came out of a base icon pack.
Yeah, it's a bit of a cheat because it's a guaranteed icon, but even then, I was still pretty.
But even then, it's still very special to get, and very special to manage to pack a Pele. I mean, one day maybe I'll get there, or maybe like an R9 or something. That would be the pinnacle of packing something for me.
Saucy, actually.
Right, so I think first things first is the wheel, mate. So let's see if we can get something. Now, if it lands on no icons, I'm going to spin it again because obviously we've already got an icon in our team, and he is going to be acting as an icon today. So let's see what we can get. Oh.
Anticipation.
Oh no, this is terrible.
No, why? What is it?
You know, Pele is notorious for being a goal scorer.
Yes.
That's not great for us today because we managed to spin marquee double. So every time he scores, it counts as 2 goals.
Oh.
So the scoreline could be quite large if he sort of gets involved in the play.
He does. Having played with him a fair amount, he does definitely get involved with the play. Okay.
Right. Well, let's head over to the store and go grab ourselves a pack to see if we can get a second player. I guess the only rules are it can't be Brazilian and it can't be a goalkeeper. So anything else kind of goes. Although it doesn't even matter because he does link to everyone. So realistically, it doesn't matter what we use.
So you kind of want a player next to them, right?
Yeah, I mean, like that would make. Oh, that's actually a good thought. To use someone, usually you'd want them to be far away, but I guess with him being an icon, you want them to be together.
Aaron Ramsey, is that good enough?
I mean, it could be.
I want to open a few more, but Aaron Ramsey not.
You know what? I've got Theo Walcott here, so I'm going to use my flashback Theo Walcott.
Ah, you still have one. I had to discard
I do. I never put him in, so I never managed to put him in. So there we go. He's never been discarded.
Yeah. That's a walk. It's Pjanic. Yeah, go on.
Okay.
We use Pjanic.
Yeah, there you go. That's a decent little player. I used Pjanic in the last video as well.
Has he got
if you guys, yeah, he does. He has an 87. If you want to upgrade, you can, but I don't think it's all that necessary. He's not all that good. Also, guys, if you want to see some pain from the last video for both players, then go and watch it. It was a team takedown around Inform Martial. We spanned the disgusting one, the one that I just hope we never spin ever again. I know you guys can't see it because it's written on purple with black pen. Concede equals discard, so every goal equals a discard.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not going to lie, there was a lot of goals.
What, like regardless of the scoreline at the end?
Yeah, I mean, the scoreline at the end also gave, like, if you won, you got an extra discard.
Oh, gosh.
But there was a lot of goals, so it just meant, like, discards for both players. So
Oh,
go and check
man.
that out if you haven't already. And also, we are going to be filming another video over on James's channel. We're going to be doing your series, aren't we, James?
Yeah, we're going to be doing an episode of Top Swaps. It's been a while since I've, been recording. I've just been busy with Christmas, spending time with family, spending time over New Year's, and also working, which is the main problem.
Bit of work, saving lives and all that, so you
Yeah.
can't fault it for not having a video up for a
Effort.
little while. Right, okay, let me get my Theo Walcott into my squad, and then we can spin for some formations.
Yes.
Right, there he is. I thought he was higher rated than 85 anyway. Alright, I'm spinning, James. Are you spinning?
Yeah, I'm spinning.
Alright, give us a 1, 2, 3 stop.
1, 2, 3, stop.
Yay. Yay.
What do you get?
3, 4, 1, 2.
Oh, that sounds really terrible.
It's not the greatest of formations.
I got
won't
4,
lie.
5, 1.
Okay.
I think
4,
I'm
5,
gonna-
1. Is
yeah.
that the first variation? Or the
Yeah, the
second?
first one. So with the
Okay, so you
sentiment.
got 2 cam.
Yeah.
So because Pele's actually a centre forward by default, because of the rules of being able to move players one position, you can actually play him at cam, centre forward, or striker. So it's totally up to you where you want to play him. I'll probably decide where I want to play him after, because I'm going to need to think about my team. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we are going to go away and build our 2 squads. Yeah, you know what happens if you don't want to see the teams. Now is the time to look away and wait for me to say look back. If you don't mind seeing the team, then just keep on watching. But obviously, if you want to play along and you don't want to see the team, you need to look away now. So here are the 2 completed teams. Do you remember them? Just take a picture, screenshot it, because we're about to remove them and get into the guessing. And if you were looking away, you're now welcome to look back, as we are ready to get into the guessing. I won't explain the rules today. If you want to see them, go back to the last video and watch that, or go down to the description and there is a Google Doc that has literally all the rules written down for you. Me and James did quickly discuss it, and what we decided is that we would make sure that we would go into another league, so it wouldn't just be like, for example, James has got a Serie A player, he could just build a full Serie A team. We said that we had to put at least one more league in there, so it's a bit of a hybrid to make it a little bit more tricky.
Not completely boring.
Yeah, exactly, because otherwise I think it'd be impossible, because that's why we usually end up giving the icon like a club to play for, because then it's more difficult to build a team. With just one player from a league and then something that connects to everything, you can just build a full 1 league team, and we're trying to avoid that. So, James, take us away. You are the guest. Ask me, go for a position, and then ask me your 2 questions about it.
So the thing is, I think we probably need to start. Obviously, guessing stuff around Pele is futile. There's no point unless you have some sort of brainwave. So I'm going to try and go closer to the player, which does need to have some sort of connections, which is Walcott. I'm going to go right centre back.
I'm going to call safety.
Rats. Did you use John Stones?
I didn't use Stones, no.
But now I have.
Good. I'm glad I used the safety now.
Could be completely off the mark. Then I'm going to go for your right centre mid.
My right centre mid. Well, got nothing to defend myself with, so a go right ahead, mate.
Does this player strong link with Theo Walcott?
He doesn't, no.
Does not. Okay. Does this player play in the Premier League?
He doesn't.
Yeah,
no.
I didn't think he would. This is where you've gone funny, which is why you. Okay, so that means you must have a strong link at the back. Is it Alan?
Is it Alan? No, it's not Alan.
Oh man.
This test, I feel like I can see how this is going to go. I feel like it might be just like us sort of like swimming around in uncertainty and trying to work out anything that's going on with the team. I'll go for your. Let's go for your left centre back.
Yep.
Is your left centre back from the Serie A?
Yes.
Okay. Does he get a? Does he even need? Would he even need to get a strong link at any point? Does he? I guess we'll ask. Does he strong link to Pjanic?
Yes.
Okay, we're down to the Juve centre backs, because I'm pretty sure there's not a Bosnian centre back in Serie A. And if there is, I don't know about him, and he's probably not very good. So let's go with someone who's kind of middle of the pack. Have you used De Ligt?
Yes.
Okay, I take it back. This worked perfectly.
Oh, so 50-50 on which way you'd swing with picking.
I mean, even that was down to I think it was like a 1 in 5 maybe. I think they've got 5 different centre backs that you could potentially have had in there, but the link just felt right for the hybrid, hybridizing. Okay, I guess I'll go for your. Right centre back.
Okay.
Does he play in Serie A?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what to ask. This is so difficult. Does he play for Inter Milan?
Is that the end of the question?
It is, yeah.
No, he does not.
Okay. Have you used Murillo?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Who knows? It could be any Serie A centre back.
Alright. I am going to pick your goalkeeper.
I mean, I haven't got any way of defending it, so go ahead.
I think. Okay, we'll see. Do they play in the Premier League?
They don't.
They don't. Surely you have to have used Mina, because if you've used an English one to get a strong link, then most of the English goalkeepers are in the Prem. I don't think there's any, unless you're like going into the league championship and stuff. Are there any good Colombian goalkeepers? I mean, if there's any that stand out, let's have a look. If there's any that just, pop out to me, speak to me, do they play in the Serie A?
They don't. The only thing I'm going to say about this hybrid, for your words only, James, it's spicy.
Oh, spicy! Does that mean that they're Mexican? Let's just take a stab. Is it Butland?
Is it Butland?
Yeah.
Butland. No, it's not Butland.
Yeah. Oh man, I am proper lost, I think.
I'm going to go for the only thing that I can think of, and that's your goalkeeper.
Yep.
So I guess I'll just shave some of them off straight away. Is your goalkeeper's base card 84 rated or above?
Yes, it is.
Is he Italian?
No.
I can't believe you didn't say safety. I'm flabbergasted that you didn't.
I'm not gonna lie, I semi-forgot. I was so confused by what your team's doing, I just forgot, and I was just like, oh yeah, just carry on.
Yeah, you go ahead, take my goalkeeper. I'm going to go for, is it Handanovic?
Yes, it is Handanovic, and I wish I'd called safety, but hindsight is a wonderful thing.
Oh yeah, hindsight is a wonderful thing.
It's just one of those things. It was too late by the point I realised.
I guess I'll go for your left mid.
Okay.
It's going to be like exploratory surgery here.
Very
to try and work out what your left back is, I think.
If you get this, I'll be mega impressed.
Does your player play in one of these following leagues?
Mm-hmm.
La Liga, Bundesliga or Prem?
No.
Okay. Does your player play in either the Eredivisie or the Liga NOS?
Yes.
Okay. So who do we think it could be? I mean, I think I should go Dutch just purely because you've got what's his face at the left centre back position.
De Ligt. Yeah. Well, I don't have many
so it's
used to.
kind of a flip between Promes and Bergwijn. So I'm gonna go with. Have you used Quincy Promes?
No.
Oh no.
Do you know what? I'll also follow you along, and I'll pick a position next to your Pele as well. I am gonna go for your Cam.
Alright, my Cam. Okay.
Is this player Brazilian?
He's not. No.
Is this player? Does this player play in the Bundesliga, Serie A?
My Cam does not play in one of those two leagues. No.
It's literally just Punt City. Is it James Rodriguez?
It's not. No.
Worst
This
bit is,
experiment.
I can't even think of like a placeholder to put in. Like I'm so far away from narrowing it down.
Exactly. I think that this experiment might be proving why it might not be the greatest idea.
You might need
to
more
use
questions.
icons. Yeah, that might be it. But effectively, we'd have to change the entire game.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking all of these different things. Like maybe you shouldn't have like to make it to
Yeah,
balance it.
yeah,
You should
yeah.
have a safety. You should have like once per game. You should have the option to use 3 questions. Like no icon in the squad, obviously. There's like so many things I feel like I'd have to add. It would be almost be a completely different game mode, and it would be difficult for people to follow. I feel like I've been quite lucky to get anything so far. So
Yes.
um,
True.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for your left back.
Yep.
And see if I can work on what I've got already. I guess what I'll ask, is your left back either Argentinian or Brazilian?
No.
He's neither of those. Okay, that's throwing a real spanner in the works. Okay, is your left back Dutch?
No.
Okay, now I'm really confused. Like, who the hell have you used? Okay, here's where I'm at. I can't really make heads or tails of what the hell you've done here, to be honest.
Right.
He's not Dutch. He's not Brazilian. He's not Argentinian.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes any sense to me is one that doesn't even seem that good, and that would be you'd go Bruma at left mid from the Eredivisie, and then Mario Rui at left back for the Portuguese links. So I'm going to say, have you used Mario Rui?
No, I have not.
Oh my lord, I have no idea what's going on there then. Who blooming knows?
I'm going to go for your central centre back. Is your player Colombian and or plays in the Premier League?
He's neither of those things.
Neither of those things. So it's Serie A, Bundesliga or Liga.
He plays in one of those leagues, yes.
Plays in one of them. Great. Cool. Narrows it down to like about 100 people to pick from. Let's go with Chris Smalling.
It's not Chris Smalling,
Yeah.
sadly, no.
Put him in anyway.
It's not. I'm going to go for your right back.
Okay.
I'm going to say, is he from the Prem or La Liga?
No.
I don't think you'd want to go Serie A here because, or would you have to go Serie A? You might have to go Serie A. Who has good right backs in their league? Is your player from the Bundesliga?
Nope.
Right, we might as well just have a full-on stab then.
Go
Where
on,
will
man.
we have a look? So he's not Prem, he's not Bundes, he's not La Liga. So we're already down. Unless you have this Aguirre fella.
Aguilar.
And you were using like, oh, you couldn't use Godin because I said it was Inter. Okay. I don't suppose you use. Maybe I should just stick in that league. I don't know. I'll just stick in that league. Have you used Malqui?
Yes.
Have you actually? Oh,
Yeah.
That's a brutality right there. That's actually that's like a send help card.
I just wanted to use his Footmus card.
Oh, I can imagine you wanted to use this fitness card, mate.
I didn't even
Oh,
need
God.
to.
I got a couple of Hail Marys in there. That is literally the only
Yeah.
reason that I got anything. It wasn't a case of like I played it so well or anything like that. It was just pure Hail Marys. I got a 1 in 4 on delete, and I got like a 1 in a gajillion.
Yeah, after you got that, it
on-
made it simpler to get to the next part. But like, I think I just
Yeah.
fell on the wrong side of the sword then, because like, I'm interested to see who you have used, because I'll probably be kicking myself regardless of what you say.
Yeah, I mean, I think you probably will be kicking yourself. I'll go and get my team up so that I can run you through what I did. So I think the thing that you really struggled on was the fact that I used a perfect link at right centre back. So I used Michael Keane, which is a bit of a stinker.
Oh, I see. Oh,
So he doesn't
so-
actually need any more links.
Oh,
so that's
so
actually completely screwed you for the.
stupid.
Yeah, it screwed you for the entire game because you were like, he's got to have a link because if it wasn't Michael Keane, if it was anyone else, any English centre back, if it was Murillo, you did everything right, thinking that maybe it was Murillo or whatever.
I just
Still needed one more
didn't
link, but
clock.
he didn't. Yeah, he didn't. Anyway, my little spicy tip, mate, was because I went with a lot of Chileans in my team. So I've got Footmas, Vidal. You almost said it. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. As soon as you're like, oh, maybe that means they're Mexican.
Yeah.
I So I've got Vidal, I've got Scream Medel, who everyone says got
yeah.
like the most banging long shots on him. He can't finish, but his like shooting is like full on everything else.
Yeah.
I've got Alexi Sanchez at left mid. I've got Rakitic at cam, and then I've got Rebic, his footman's card, at left striker.
Oh.
In the middle, I had Inform Mariplan, who's a Chilean centre back from Ligue 1, who looks absolutely terrible, but the only Chilean centre back that would have
Fair
worked,
enough.
as we were not allowed to use another icon. Kim Pembe at left centre back, and then I've got Lecomte, who plays for the same club as Maripan, in goal.
Interesting.
How close was I on that left side of the pitch? Was I getting there?
You mentioned one of the options, and it was Footmus Acuna, strong linking down to a man called Borja, or Borja, I don't know.
So it was a bit of a stinky left back, was it?
He's not actually that bad. He's 75 rated, but he's got 86 pace, 71 defending, 71 physical. He looks fine.
Okay, yeah, okay. I mean, I picked. I was just trying to find like a really like the best link, because I knew that there had to be some sort of link there, but. Yeah, fair enough. What else have you got?
So left back,
going on
you obviously got my Delict, and in goal you got the Handanovic. Right centre back was Koulibaly, because I have a team of the tournament one, which I also wanted to try out.
Okay.
And that handily linked over to Malkley at right back, who is also no longer with us. I didn't need to do that, I don't think. But I got forced into using Malkley because I wanted to use the Koulibaly.
Yeah.
So it's kind of my own fault. And then at striker, I'm using end of the era David Villa with Iniesta at right cam, and then Callahan at right mid.
Nice, a bit of a throwback there. I rate that. That's very good. Right, okay, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go buy the players, and I will select, unfortunately for James, 3 bronzes, including a goalkeeper for him.
Sad times.
Right, James. I think I found you, boys.
Go on, man.
I mean, you have got the bonus of not having having the safety, I guess. That I mean, I think you probably want your goalkeeper.
I just completely brain farted. I'm not gonna lie. It's been so out of action.
Okay, here's what the brain fart equals for you. I'm gonna give you Pablo Benitez for goal.
Pablo Benitez.
Yeah, he unbelievably is, I think, as short as Insigne.
As short as Insigne, but he's an actual goalkeeper.
He's an actual goalkeeper. It's strange because there's like 8 different players that play. In fact, Insigne's 5'4", so you're not that bad off. This guy's 5'7". But in the Chilean league, there seems to be an abundance of really short goalkeepers.
What? Yeah, he is as well.
Yeah. There we go. And
fair enough.
And then for centre back, I'm going to give you the Scottish legend that is Stephen Anderson. He's so low rated that you have to actually type Stephen Anderson in.
Actually, the whole thing.
It'll come up.
God, Stephen. With a V or a PH?
With a V.
Stephen space. And there he is. He looks like a nice guy.
Yeah, and then
He's rare.
right back. He's rare, yeah. He's rare.
Hell yeah.
And then at right back, I'm going to give you Derek Pender. He does have medium-high work rate, so at least he won't go forwards too much, because that's good, because he's very slow.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not going to be a good day for you at the office. Well, we've seen some crazy stuff in this series, so we will be playing max chemistry, guys, so that everyone gets full chemistry. Let me know your thoughts on how this test run with an icon being an icon in the squad sort of went. In my opinion, I don't think it worked. I got 3 players, but was extremely lucky, and it could I hit like 1 in 20 different they were basically Hail Marys, most of them. So I don't think it particularly works. You may think differently, so let me know down in the comment section. I don't really want to do this if I'm going or change loads of rules to make it work. So as a test run for me, it didn't really work, but maybe you guys can think of something down in the comment section. So let me know. But anyway, let's go dive into this game and see who comes out on top. Okay, so here we go, game time, and Pele on the line, James. And don't forget, every time he scores, it counts 2 goals.
Oh no, I forgot! Why didn't I safety my goalkeeper?
feel like I can keep up with this Acuna. Is this the footless Acuna you got here?
Yes. Surely. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. I just wanted it to be a cross and a goal, but well, that was not.
Ah, dear
Not
me.
intended.
Right. Oh. And you've got the save, and you didn't use your safety. Now it feels like everything's working out for you. Where are you going to score again? Oh, for Christ's sake! You actually go on, Maripan. That was spicy though. That was actually spicy. That tackle.
Oh no!
We might be good here. Am I that guy? Definitely.
No, you can't
Double
do
goals,
that to
double
me, Thomas.
goals.
We're meant to be friends.
But it's double goals, James. I had to.
No.
It counts for 2.
Now I regret not shooting early with David Villa. I felt really bad.
That's Stephen Anderson there. I've seen him before.
Oh, what a save!
Bronze with the big save. Oh!
I thought that was in. That dude would pass it better.
Here he is. Medell. Oh! Oh yeah, it's a bronze goalkeeper. I can't really be too I was like, yes, just got to get Medell on the ball, use up those long shots, and then I was like, oh wait, hang on a second, it's bronze goalkeeper. It's probably right.
A pretty good shot.
I think it's going to be right next. Oh,
That's
actually,
a good
yeah,
shot,
no, that's
man.
actually a banger. That's actually a banger. I think most goalkeepers would struggle with that.
Yeah. Looking for him. Oh, get out!
Oh my
Come
God,
on,
is that
man,
in the
that's
box?
nasty.
I thought you were turning this way.
You're
That's
not.
how is that yellow? Is it a pen though?
Way.
That's the question.
No,
I think it's right on the edge, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
think it's a free kick. Yeah.
Oh, it is a free
You
kick. thank the
lucky,
Lord.
lucky boy.
Oh my God! How is it not a red? How is it not a pen? They've even pulled it back. Look how far out it is.
Eh.
Clear it. Get it. Oh my God.
You've got problems, you have. You've got issues.
Oh.
You've got unresolved anger management issues.
Oh, it's over, boys. It's over. Got him. Hit it. Oh,
No,
Anderson with a handball.
You're a dog, you
He-
are, mate.
he
That is
handballed it.
absolute karma. You're disgusting.
He's handballed it. Look, he puts his hand out and stops it.
Yeah, good.
This is a joke.
Wait, that is 100% as well.
Yeah, it's Stonewall penalty.
That's clear, just arm. There's not even like a hint of, oh, maybe the computer didn't know.
Oh, there's a chance. Oh
Yeah,
no, this
well,
is a
you
joke.
legend.
Your team are coming in absolute clutch right now. Right, one last chance to get Pele through. Oh, it's just not good, is it? It's just not good. Oh, that's the last thing you want to see.
Come on, man. It was just, it was Anderson or Pender, whichever one of the garbage players it was. Just like, he was just there and then step. Look at him, he's lost. He's like a kid in a store. Doesn't know where he's
I
going.
feel bad. I feel bad.
Oh, I feel bad.
Right, unfortunately that does mean the score ends 5-1. Kind of against the run, I'm not gonna lie. Pele just doing what Pele does. So, yeah, 4 discards, James. Right, 4 discards. There's Pele on the line as well. Let's go get into it. I'm gonna move slowly across the pitch. Left mid,
Yeah.
left centre back,
Yeah.
right centre back, right mid.
Oh, I've got very mixed feelings about that. So,
Why?
left mid,
Oh no.
right mid, dog. It was Benitez and I don't even know which one it was. Pender. Get in the bin, both of you. Awful. And then
James, I don't want to ruin your day, but
the
it's
right
the bronze
centre back
chorus.
was Iniesta. The left centre back was the perfect link to Iniesta.
Oh, David
And
Villa's
it's
in
David
the rear
Villa.
card.
But
James, I don't
when
want
you
to
said
be
you
that
were
guy either,
what?
but the bronzes correspond to the cards they
Oh
got
yeah,
before.
that was. Well, who's it? Oh, it's Malqui, wasn't it? Oh no. Oh,
It's not Pele though.
God. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, it wasn't Pele. So that because you said going across the back and you started getting very close because I had him at right back.
Oh my God,
So-
that was so close.
So I was kind of like, my heart was in my mouth, and I'd lost David. I was like, please, no more.
I think I'd be most devastated by losing Malqui.
Who was the other centre back? It was Delict, wasn't it? Oh, nuts. Oh no.
Was it Anderson? Was it your goalkeeper?
Yeah, sorry.
Should be Handanovic, Malqui, David Villa and Iniesta. 2 cards that just cannot be retrieved. I just feel bad. Why did I score? I should have just let it end as 3-1, and then you probably wouldn't have lost all those players.
I mean,
oh well, let's do Takedown.
You know, it was like, yeah, you set the tone when you sweated across the first one.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's fine.
Right.
You know what? This is like what's it? I don't even know what it's called. You're basically paying it forward. So me discarding these now means I'm gonna pack Team of the Years. So it's all gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, there you go. They're sacrifices.
Yes, exactly. They're sacrifices.
Right. Okay, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Team Takedown. If you have, smash a big thumbs up. Let us know what you think about the whole test run on Pele being an icon rather than playing at a certain club. Would you rather we went back to the certain club icons, so for example Hullet at Milan or whatever it is, or at Ajax? I'm trying to just list off Hullet's club out of the top of my head. But yeah, let us know down in the comment section what you think. Make sure you go and check out James's channel. Go drop him a sub. He could use some love after dropping a couple of untradeable cards out of his club. And yeah, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Peace.